Oh.
Oh, we're live. Yay. We're showing off our Pride emotes, everybody.
Hi.
So, I mean, if you didn't know, it is Pride campaign going on Twitch, and you do get them from donating bits to I think it's a minimum of 300 bits to any channel, and they start to unlock some of these emotes. They're awesome, and I believe you get to keep them forever.
Forever.
So, I mean, oh no, Bell's unlocking all the emotes for everybody. I can say, if you sit in a smaller chat, you will get them all. A chat that does bits, you'll get them very easily. So, just, however you want to do it. But we're here playing some D&D. We're playing our Wildemount Beyond Amends campaign. So let's get some of the business out of the way. So we are sponsored by Skull Splitter Dice. If you're in the need for some good metal dice, use the link down below. They're amazing, totally worth it. And you can get 10% off your first order using the promo code FeatherFall. We are also sponsored by Found Familiar Coffee. So if you need some coffee while you're sitting at home, use these people.
Always.
Yes.
Always.
Because they are amazing in the community of tabletop RPGs. They help everybody and just great people to work with. So use foundfamiliar.com/featherfall and promo code FeatherFall. 10% off.
Wait, are you saying I could have coffee delivered right to my door and support the cool, awesome channels? What a great idea!
Amazingly, yes. And then last one we picked up for just this game, our very own Ty's DM Emporium. Ty, take it away.
Hi everybody, Ty with DM Emporium. It's just me, so we treat our employees right. No, so go to dmemporium.com. I've used the code FeatherFall. You can get 10% off of your, you get a bunch off your order, and a bunch goes towards this channel. I'm clearly prepared here today. I'm having a wonderful time. I woke up from my everything's alien nap, and now I'm here. But go and check that out. I know right now though, there's a lot of good causes going out there. So if your dice can wait a month, go ahead and donate to any awesome charities and things going on right now. There's a lot going on that probably could use it. But if you absolutely need some dice, if you need some cool things right now to to show up to your next game once all of the shutdown is over with just style on everybody, we're here for you as well. So check it out, teamemporium.com, and let me know what you think, because I'll be the guy on Twitter because it's just me.
Good call out. And like Ty said, there's a lot of stuff going on this month, especially two of the people that you should be really looking into donating if you have the cause or if you have the money. It's a good cause. Is the Trevor Project and Black Lives Matter. If you are going to donate, please do your research though. Lynn, you pointed out a very good idea, or a very good thing to notice, is that there was a lot of money that went to one organization, upwards of millions, and only 200K actually went to support the people that needed it, and it was one of the bailout funds.
Yeah, they're still figuring things out, but still, it's good to know who you donate to before you donate, right?
I will say that a lot of people who have worked in the nonprofit have come out and pointed out that they have to separately document every single donation they get, and that the 200K that they spent is more than their operating budget for the last 2 years combined. So they're doing what they should, but it is also good to focus on local places that can directly impact your community, especially since they've gotten so much now. They're set. So I do want to point out that they are doing what they should, and arguably they could have a little more transparency about what they have to go through to disseminate that money. But it is a good idea to donate locally.
Agreed. And fully, if you have the means, please do it. Don't spend it here on us. You do it on where you can. I do also want to point out we got some amazing dice. Lynn, I feel like you should be the one to bring this up. I think if everybody who got them, I'm going to be rolling with these tonight, even though we are sponsored by Skull Splitter.
So I have these really gorgeous by Pride dice that were sent to me, and lots of other folks got sent Pride dice of their choice. by Heartbeat Dice, which is this wonderful company. It is owned by a person of color, so if you want to support POC-owned businesses, this is a great one to show some love to. Let me see if I can find. I also have, and I put it somewhere, making room. They also sent me. I'm going to see if I can get this into the camera to show up. These beautiful little rainbow pride dice.
Nice.
Their logo is a heart, and so their pips are all hearts.
I love it.
Love it.
And yeah, so like I'm set for D6s right now. I'm really happy. But they have a Kickstarter going on right now for a Pride line of metal dice, and they also have a couple of really cool non-metal dice. So we love them. That was so nice of them. They just offered, and we're so grateful. And yes, I have 3 sets of Buy Pride dice from Heartbeat now.
Hell yes.
I backed the sharp-edged dice with the light-up case because that is so extra.
Nice.
It is, and I love it. It's part of their Kickstarter that's going on right now. So thank you, Heartbeat. We love it. Thank you, and check it out.
Most definitely.
Didn't they recently announce that they're going to be doing the Black Lives Matter dice as well? So those will be available. They said soon, probably within a month.
Yeah.
So something else.
Something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the dice community has some really wonderful folks in it, and I think we can support each other, and when you can support these smaller businesses like that, it's fantastic. So
fully agree.
Show them some love.
100%.
Pride.
Yep,
for sure.
I think that's the last bit of business. Scheduled every Wednesday night. We're here playing Wildemount. So if you're in YouTube podcast land, come join us here on Twitch. I will say our goal by the end of, I don't even know, 2021 is to make a Twitch partner, which is kind of a very lofty goal. A lot of viewers, a lot of support. So we call to action would be helpful. So if you're out there in any of our other platforms, come say hi to us on Twitch. The more the merrier, and we have fun in Twitch chat. We get to interact as much as possible.
That's twitch.tv/FeatherFall
You've done this before.
Well, yeah, thanks, Belle. And then, so every Sunday we have a game going. It is, this upcoming week is Curse of Strahd, which I believe Wizards of the Coast released some diversity and inclusion updates to Curse of Strahd. So if you haven't read it yet, the article is on D&D Beyond. Very good, to look into that finally, to have some diversity and inclusion into their council as they're reviewing their stuff. So Chris will be looking through, if he needs to tailor anything or change anything, but we do our best to just exclude that stuff anyways, because it's not necessary in any kind of tabletop game. Then the opposite Sunday is Force and Destiny. We just wrapped up episode 3.
So episode 1 then in Star Wars.
Episode 3 of Force and Destiny, and it was fun. So we brought back Devin, who is an old Featherfall dad bod D&D back in the day, member of our Tomb of Annihilation, and it was a good callback. And then we are breaking news. This isn't fake news, this is real news. We will be starting a 3rd campaign on the channel. So invites will be coming out if you're interested in it. I believe it's put as a cross between Dark Souls and, I can't remember the other one he said, but it will be D&D 5e, just a little bit maybe more gothic horror than you're used to. So
lots of characters with voices like this.
Yes, very dramatic. So if you're interested, join our Discord down below, and we'll get you an interview and see what we can do. But on to the show. So last week we were without Amethyl. They were they went back to their room to read some journals. So they went back to their room to read some journals, and the rest of the party decided to go find where Bilbus could be. Actually, we first met with Breezy. Breezy was kind-hearted, wanted to share a table with you. I think Lysander was the only one that took Breezy up on the amazing salad that she had cooked.
Yep.
cooked and made and fish and all that good stuff.
Well, don't forget, we broke into her house first, and then we went around the back once we started coming, and then we're like, "Oh, hi, glad to see you here." She's like, "Why are we in your house?" We're like, "No,
No, we weren't. This is fine.
what are you talking about?"
Common courtesy does go a long way. And and then after that, finding out Bilbus hasn't shown up for work for a day or two, you decided to go check out Bilbus's house, getting the address from Breesy. To your surprise, there was a shocking foul smell in the apartment, and it was wrecked, ruined. Everything in there was broken. There was some maybe a spot where the person who took over decided to eat, leaving some apple cores, some various breadcrumbs, stuff like that. And then, after further investigation, you did find the body of Bilbus. Not fully decomposed, but in the nice summer afternoons, it didn't fare well. And then, I believe, who was it? I think it was Belle and Ty saw Bilbus down the road a little bit and decided to chase, lost him in the crowd, and that is where we left off.
Well,
welcome back, Lynn.
Yeah.
So
This
much
is fine.
happened.
Not much.
I don't think I know this. I cast Detect Magic in the room, and it was pulsing on that body.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just gone over to move what was there, and that's right where we stopped. I think the rest of the party had made it back outside of the house.
Yeah, we were dispersing the crowd, and then there's a little kid who was like, "Oh my god, cool weapons!
A cool glaive, man.
Hey, cool, the wave's wicked sick, mister." I don't know why
I've
it
missed
sounds
you
like
all
that.
so much, just so you know.
Yeah, so I guess that's where we'll go ahead and pick up. Yeah, so on the room itself is pretty empty. There's no magic pings anywhere else. There is one under the cloth that Bilbus. Did you guys open the cloth?
I think that's right where I was going to.
No, we did because
Okay.
I inspected for like signs of like any rituals or anything, and we discovered that there was no torture, but the back has a giant stab wound right below the neck, so we had to have unwrapped him.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was not. It was or was not the same cloth as we found at the farm that we wrapped. It was right?
not. It was. Yes, it was.
not.
You're right.
It was. Okay, yeah.
But you do get a ping, kind of on the chest area under the cloth.
Yeah, well, I'll flip out Mage Hand and kind of peel that cloth back and see where that illumination's coming from.
It's under the simple, jacket that.
Okay,
they're
then yeah,
still
I'll
wearing.
kind of peel back.
Okay. Yeah. So peeled back is it's like a brooch, a golden feather.
Oh, a golden feather this time. I will. Is it like tethered around his neck? Like, or brooch? You said so. Kind of.
Yeah.
Is it like pinned on his lapel?
It's pinned on his tunic underneath his jacket.
Okay. I will Mage Hand it off if it'll come, and if not, I'll go
You can rip it enough.
Okay, and I'll bring it closer and just kind of get a better look at it and see exactly what kind. With Detect Magic, you could tell what kind of magic it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
So if it's just kind of look what kind of magic we're working with. But I will pocket this, and nothing else is moving, so I will walk back outside.
Okay. And I'll get you the magic here in just 1 second.
Okay. Yep.
It's coming up slowly. Okay. Yeah. So what is everybody else doing?
I would be just, I guess coming back from running after this gnome who had Bilbus's face, frustrated. But we were told not to bother Quint, so I wouldn't enter the house until summoned.
At this point, Brant's gonna be like, "Alright, things are getting very strange here. I'm going to go get Amethyl, see if she knows anything about this." He gives a nod to Phylon, and I'm gonna go running. Yeah, he's just gonna take off, like, running to go get Amethyl.
Yeah, she wouldn't stop you.
Okay. Yeah, it's not very far. It's probably a 10-minute walk, 5-minute run.
Before I leave this room, I'll take another look at the face of this body that's there, just to make sure it's Bilbus, as far as I can tell. And then, is it Bilbus?
It is. Yep.
Okay. Bilbus. And then I will take a look at the brooch again, see if there's any like runic inscriptions, any kind of maker's marks, anything that might be of use.
Surprisingly, no. It is. I will say, as you do investigate the brooch a little bit more, it is very reminiscent of the feather you found, like the raven's feather, very circular at the end, but instead made of gold. And magic.
Golden feather. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that in the same pocket with the black raven's feather, and just house those two things together. What's the size comparison? Is it
Much smaller.
like? Okay, all right. And then yeah, I'll head back out and catch the rest of the party.
Yeah, I mean it's yay big. Whereas the actual feather itself was pretty long.
Okay.
Since you
Yep.
find something?
Yes, I found this, and I will pull out that brooch. It seems to be magical. I don't know. Did you get what kind of magic it was?
It doesn't say what kind of magic it is, and I'm terrible at the schools. I'll DM you what it is later.
But it appears to be magical. I don't know what it does yet. Give me time.
I mean, it's probably unlikely. Would this seem cultish in nature that I would know, or?
I mean, it may have something to do with the black feather.
I was asking the DM, but
Yeah, no, I mean,
I am your DM now.
I am your DM now.
transcended.
Game of the game.
Beautiful.
I mean, I think that's just a general knowledge of you see the same item reminiscent in two different spaces.
I just mean, like, I don't know. It was pinned to a dead body. I don't know if there was anything I could roll to figure something out. But that's fine. I absorbed this information then.
Yeah, no, you're not. I mean, you're not familiar with any general cults in the area. I think is fair enough to say.
Where did Brant go?
He went to fetch Amethyl. Unfortunately, we found the fake Bilbus on the way home, but lost him in the crowd.
What do you mean? The Bilbus isn't there. There's a fake one.
Yes, as the one who likely we were interacting with these past few days, as Bilbus seems to have been dead for a little while.
Great, so there is some other hand at play. That's great. Should we meet Brant halfway, or should we wait for him? I mean, our business is done here, right?
Weren't we looking or trying to get somebody to call the guards? Did they show up yet at this point?
The guards have not shown up, but the people did run off to go get the guards.
Okay.
It is likely best to stay here.
Yeah, at least one of us should stay behind in case or wait for the guards to show up, so that in case this other Bilbus, whatever it was, shows up. Or something, who knows?
And I guess, Quince, it would be illusion magic. And I DM'd you the what it does.
Yeah, gotcha. Ooh, I don't even have to identify. I'll take some time with it later to fully RP out what it does, but thank you.
It is probably best not to split us up further, especially now. Whoever else that was knows that we know.
What was that?
Oh, go ahead.
What were you saying?
Only that, whoever this was knows that we know about Bilbus, and it is likely a little more dangerous for us to be on our own.
I don't. I'm at a loss as to where to go next. I mean,
Perhaps Amethyl found something in the journals, because I no longer believe that Bernard's death is coincidence.
yes, we can also go back to Nicandros's house, and he also had a feather left at his house after a break-in, I think.
Yes.
I don't think he'll be back today. That might be something to do tomorrow. But I personally wouldn't mind sitting down with Bernard's binders, books, and looking through them myself.
While we're waiting for Brant and Amethyl, can I look in the house for signs of dogs having been kept there?
Ooh, good call.
Or dog food, or anything doggish?
Yeah, so, I mean, I believe we've all done investigation checks, so I'm not going to make you roll for it. You search the house. Mm-hmm. You do not find any chew marks. I mean, you could assume maybe they were fed there, possibly with the crumbs of bread that are left over. Mm-hmm. But you don't see like dog tracks. You don't see chew marks. Waste they leave behind, things like that. Okay. There's nothing apparent there.
Okay, cool. There's nothing else to do but to keep sweeping the house until somebody shows up.
Yeah, so no, I mean, it's a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes before the guards get there. And then by this point, Ty and Amethyl, Brant and Amethyl would be back to the house. And so I'm going to say you guys converge at the same time as the guards. And one kind of approaches quickly, and then, what is going on in here?
You will want to pull up your shirt.
He pulls out a handkerchief.
I will show you. We got here and we kind of checking on a friend and came across this scene. Pardon us for entering, but we were worried. And I'll take him into the bedroom and show him where Bilbus is.
Oh no. Well, I appreciate it. And he kind of unmasks for a second. He's like, oh. Well, I guess we'll take over from here. Did you guys touch anything? I mean, this place looks like a wreck.
No, we found it this way.
Oh, I kicked the door in. That was me.
Welfare check. I would assume it's okay in this point. But I appreciate you being honest. And he goes, I believe you all are working for the Starosta, correct?
Yes, very much.
It might be good to get word back to her. I know she's been on heightened alert right before the festival.
Very good.
I'm being paranoid now, but we know that somebody is changing faces. Can I insight this guard?
Yeah, absolutely.
My insight's not great. but expect this to happen very much all the time.
Every roll, every NPC.
13.
No, you get the feeling that he's taken aback by the smell, and he seems to be truthful with knowing that you work for the Starosta and wanting to get her involved. You're mute, Belle.
Oh, sorry. Does it seem like he's trying to like push us out so he can cover up the evidence or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Cool. I guess with the 13 he wouldn't. No, it's fine.
Get out!
I'll remain suspicious, but fine. It's fine.
And as the guard comes back, or comes to, and Brant and Amethel, you guys come to this place as well. You see the crowd continuing to grow again after you guys shoot them off once before. And they're like, oh, what happened? What? Just general looky-loos.
Okay.
Brant, Amethel, good to see you again.
So it seems like I missed some things. Well, I was lost in books.
Bilbus, we found a body, which is kind of indicative that the Bilbus that we knew is not... Well, he is not actually Bilbus. It seems to have been dead for quite a while.
We need to hunt this new gnome down.
If it is even a gnome.
Yeah, who knows what it is. We saw it down the alley over here, but it disappeared in the crowd.
Okay. All right. I see the guards are here, so next steps.
I think we are released from this scene. We could maybe go talk to the Starosta and just keep her abreast of what we have found. And then, Amethel, I wouldn't mind kind of catching up with you and what you found in the journals and maybe have a crack at them myself.
Yeah. Happy to. Anything that makes sense out of this.
Everything makes sense. Okay, so you guys... in due time. So you guys want to head to the Starosta?
Yeah, that seems like the next place we need to go.
Brant, it might be best if you just stay outside. Tip is going to be in there. We like she said, we cannot be punching him in the face until he is done.
You make that sound like we're not able to do other things to him, like annoy the shit out of him like he does to us. Do we have anything we can leave on his floor this time? Let's see. I know, I will spill my wine on his desk.
All right.
That's a waste of some wine.
How much?
It's true, but to ruin his paperwork, it might be worth it.
How much do we hate? How much do we hate Tip?
No, it's well, there's small amounts, then there's large amounts. He's somewhere in between.
I
will behave.
Perhaps should focus on the dead. No.
Yes, true. I was going to put some of this mushroom in his drink, but I will save it.
For what better time?
I'm going to say do not risk poisoning.
Yes, task oriented. Let's be on
I'm going to say maybe we do not poison him.
You're against poisoning city officials for our own amusement?
I am against poisoning anyone for our own amusement.
Recreational.
Anyone. Well, that's where we might disagree, but I will agree with you this time.
Oh goodness.
We have a task. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely making our way to Starosta.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, pretty.
Kind of. As the Zenith Festival is getting close, just kind of like getting the vibe of the town too. I've noticed a lot of people are kind of gathering on the streets, just trying to. Is the tension rising? Is everybody kind of getting ready to have a good time? That just kind of paying attention to that as moving through.
Sure. So you're 2 days out of the Zenith Festival, if my math is correct. I mean, it's been a while. But
yeah, 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. Let me do it real quick. I
wrote it down.
No, 2 days out, and you have noticed as you walk the streets from when you and Brant first arrived that traffic has picked up in traffic, meaning like foot traffic, stuff like that, has picked up like exponentially and is generally like a joyous feel. You know, people having fun. With trust involved being known for the trust. Maybe day drinking's a bit at its peak, and so there are some, drunk during the day people, generally jovial, having fun. You do see the occasional, maybe a shove or two, but other than that, people having a good time. There's no like tension or nobody's really worried about what you guys are all seeing in the background.
Okay.
Okay, to the Starosta.
Yep, and as you make it, again, walk through the entryway, and there is everybody going in, by the way?
Yeah.
And there is Tip at his desk, leaning back in his chair, feet up. Door to the Starosta is closed at the moment.
Hi, Tip.
Oh, hello, it's you again.
Yes.
Tip, no time, Tip. We are on business.
Well,
Shut up, Tip. And I'm just gonna walk past him and just open the door.
We are.
Amends is trying to be nice.
you don't see Tip move when you do that. He's just like,
He's used to it.
Is Tip wearing any feathers?
no.
He's the guy.
Other than the feather in his cap for being done.
Calling macaroni. Stuck a feather in his cap and called him macaroni.
I got it, yeah.
No, we got
It's
I'm not
gonna be in my
expecting it.
head
It was
now.
just so left field. Like,
Anyway, I will follow Brent into the Starosta office.
Also, that's the title of this episode, and they call them macaroni. Alright, so Starosta is at her desk, feverishly, like, writing, trying to get as much done before as possible. Doesn't really look up, but notices you enter. Oh, yes, please come in.
So many things have happened.
I have gotten news that you did handle Bernard. Everything there is good. All of the journals have been sent to your residence at the Nestled Nook. What else?
Yes.
What else has happened?
Oh.
You blink for 1 second here in Trustenwald and everything happens. Our contact Bilbus is not Bilbus. He is, and there's an imposter. We went to Bilbus's house and we found him dead, and seemingly dead for a while. We had conversations with a dead man, I think.
Now, not to call the coincidence here, but you've went to 2 houses and 2 people have showed up dead.
I see how that looks. If anything, it was Lysander, not any of us, but
It wasn't me. No, it
Yes, but-
wasn't do anything.
it wasn't us.
you can see for yourself. The body has been dead so long that we were not even in Trustenwald when it happened. You
True.
will receive the news shortly from one of the guards who sent us here. One thing, though, I would say is, if this thing is needing a new face, we will need your guards to do wellness checks on pretty much. I know this is a monumental task, but if there's anyone who is an outsider like Bilbus, who does not have lots of contacts with the outside and does not live with anyone else, we might want to send and look on these people, so they are the targets possibly for this face taker.
Wait. Okay. I don't really understand what you're saying. A face taker.
This thing looks exactly like Bilbus, and Bilbus has been dead long since before we came to town, so whatever it is using Bilbus's face might have the ability to use other people's faces. So we need to make sure that anyone who might fall prey to this, we know, so that we know who to suspect and know who might be doing these things.
I mean,
Somebody was running off, but we lost him or her.
Yes.
I don't know, in the crowd.
To add context, yes, while we were in Bilbus's house and had already discovered his body, Bilbus attempted to come home, and when he caught sight of us outside, ran off into the crowd.
but you do, and you see this level of frustration cross her face, and she's like, you do understand that everybody here is an outsider.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, with the little staff that I have, I don't know how I would ever do these checks, and I apologize. I'm not
That's
upset.
why we are here, maybe. That is why we are here.
But you're asking me to do this.
We are making you aware of what happened, and I am saying we just need to be aware that somebody is out there shape-shifting in the form of a little gnome, and who knows what else they can turn into. But they are murdering people. I mean, Bilbus had a home here in Trostenwald, and he is murdered in his home. We are just making you aware of that happened.
And again, I apologize. I wasn't meant to snap at you. It was the frustration of the times.
Do you have any trained hounds?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Do you have any trained hounds?
Trained
This is
hounds.
possible. This is merely speculation, but if somebody had brought these devil dogs that we had with the two heads that we fought and killed, what if somebody was bringing them here to sniff out this imposter thing? Do you have any reliable hounds that could lock onto a scent? Maybe we could use them in order to track down this imposter. Maybe they cannot change their smell.
Right. Good point.
Honestly, I don't know if we have any left. I mean, anybody
All
who.
been mysteriously dying.
Well, no.
That's good.
I mean, that's is I guess a plus, but they've all been, taken by the Empire. They have saddled up any good hound trainer, militia, anything that they can use at the border.
It is a tense time.
So it falls to us, I think, is what that amounts to.
So, was someone else that you mentioned? Nicandro, we did find a feather on Bilbus's body, and there was another feather with Nicandro.
So the Starosta,
right?
the Starosta had that feather, yeah.
Yeah.
And so she's like, wait. So there was a feather at the windmill. There was this feather that was Nicandro found as his place was looted, and another one. Please show it to me.
Fact checked the Nicandros' feather to see if it matches, but I have this brooch, a golden feather smaller than the actual raven feather, and I'll take out both and just kind of put them side by side on her desk. This is some sort of illusory magic.
So,
I'm not quite sure what it does yet, but it's, they look much alike to me, so...
So after our last meeting earlier, I did send word to the surrounding officials, and hopefully I'll get something back if they've seen any of this in their towns. But this is alarming that a third one has now shown up.
It is
Can I see it?
You can see it. I will pass it. I will push it across the desk. It is on my goal. I am going to do some research at there's a library in Trostenwald, I would imagine.
Yes.
Or a university or something that I can go. I imagine I will go spend some time in some books and learn what I can of this feather. Maybe the symbology behind it. That might help.
Yeah, she gives you the one that she had as well and says, okay, you just hold on to these for now. I will
take them back and kind of put them in that same coat pocket.
Symbolism. The word you're looking for is symbolism.
What is the symbol behind it?
Well, I mean, right. I mean, I think the first thing I would think of was the Raven Queen, but that may not be the only association. There may be other organizations that have used it. There could be a lot of things.
Is there a temple to the Raven Queen in this town?
You know there is not. That is not allowed here.
It would
thought
be
she
highly
was
illegal.
approved. Is she one of the non-approved ones? I thought she was an approved one.
I believe so. Let me double check it.
Check on the check.
I mean,
Oh, you're
Twilight
right.
does not know
You are right.
if what is approved, but I personally thought that was approved.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the state religious bodies, Bahamut, Arathis, Eon, I believe.
Anyone?
Ion.
Aeon?
Ion.
IOUN?
Yeah.
Ion. Yes. Ion.
Moradin, Pelor, and Raven Queen.
Okay, so she is approved.
But now, correct me if I'm wrong. Surface level information on the Raven Queen. She's kind of in that gray area of good, bad kind of thing.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah. So she is the goddess of death, to be.
The
But-
transition between life and death.
Yes.
In the
Yes.
natural order of things.
Yep.
So perhaps if we are concerned about the Raven Queen, one of our priests can shed some light on the feathers, either by telling us what they are or by giving themselves away.
The Nicandros's feather, was that found, like, on top of a table, like, out in the open? I'm just trying to draw a connection between the two physical feathers. The first one that we found was sitting on the table in the wide open. I don't know if this is like a calling card, some kind of copycat want to be Raven Queen.
We are sure it is the Raven's feather.
And yes, was Nicandros's. Yeah, I'll look at both of them and kind of.
Yeah, they're roughly the same shape and size. I think somebody did a check and confirmed it as a raven's feather.
Yeah, I think we confirmed that.
But
These are
but
both the same. I'm just
because it's a raven doesn't mean it's the Raven Queen.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it is some kind of copycat. Maybe just some want to be a serial killer leaving a calling card. You know, like the wet bandits. They would flood the houses.
Well, and ravens are popular enough as symbols that the Raven Queen is not the only one who's going to be associated with it.
The wet bandits.
All right.
So,
Did anyone find a feather in Bernard's house?
I didn't.
We did not.
No.
We kind of we scoured
No,
that.
I know that we did not, but if anything had turned up.
No, nothing was told to me about any feathers.
Also, Bernard's house wasn't like a scene of a crime. I mean, it was just happenstance that he died while we were there. Hopefully.
No longer believe in coincidence in this case.
Okay, it is getting harder to believe. Yes.
And so the Starosta stands up and says, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the Raven Queen, if I remember my religion lessons, her sigil wasn't a feather, it was the raven's head.
Right.
The porcelain mask. This is correct.
So
right.
this is a good lead. They are all raven's feathers, but I don't think they are in common.
So, can I do hey, this is gonna sound weird, to do like a history check or something? Because I think there's another winged feathered deity that Ty knows of, but I don't know if Brant would.
Yeah, do a religion check.
It's a lesser idol, so let's take a look here.
And what deity specifically?
Desat, the Phoenix. What's it called?
Right.
The Twilight Phoenix.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you roll?
So it's an 18.
So I would say,
We don't +0.
yeah, I would say as your travels, you've heard of some of these fringe gods that the Empire doesn't really allow talking much about. While feathers may be involved, but you get the feeling that these don't have anything to do with any of the other gods you may know about.
Okay.
All right.
What else can a feather be used for? Is it maybe like a quill or something like that?
Well, definitely. And I will take out my inkwell that has the actual quill. This
Is it cut like a quill?
No, you see how this one has kind of the angle that is manufactured on the end. These are just seemingly plucked straight from a raven. No alteration. Not saying that at some point it can't be a quill, but right now it is not.
So currently our only leads are Nicandro and the journals from Bernard.
Yes.
And perhaps Bilbus had friends that he was with yesterday. We could perhaps
That is a good idea.
them.
Yes, go back to the nestled nook and see if we can make contact with any of Bilbus's friends.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Starosta, are we being deputized?
No more than you were before, and I should remind you that you do have the other job to check out the sightings at the cave, I believe it was. Please don't forget about that. I understand that this is top priority as well, but we just need to make sure that the surrounding areas are safe for the festival as well.
Perhaps we find Bilbus's friends first, in case the double has doubled back to them, and then checks the cave.
What time of day is it at this point?
Early. I think we said it was like noonish.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Going to the inn, resting for a little bit.
Yeah.
Drink.
Day drink.
Hell
Do
yeah.
we do we maybe want to check out these caves that may be a little more dangerous at night? Check them out during the day?
Well, once we're deep inside them, I don't think it'll make much difference. But,
Yeah, I don't either. Let's go see about this. I want to hear about what you found in the journals. Either we can knock out pretty quickly, and then we can go to the cave. It'll take like an hour, maybe.
Yeah, caves aren't too far out of town, by the way.
Okay.
Maybe we can make the trek and camp again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nestled nook.
Okay. Yep. Fast travel. You guys are getting good at that.
There's so many places we gotta go.
I know this has really been a fetch quest after one after the other kind of thing. But yeah, so who's going in first? Let me ask that.
I'll go in first.
Okay. So Lysander, you going first. Who's second?
Deck save.
Yeah, it'll be me.
Okay. And as Brant, they see you come in. Lysander, unaccosted, by the way. They see you come in. You see two people that you recognize sitting with Bilbus yesterday. Stand up and go, those are the guys that killed him. And they run over to you.
Don't be stupid.
And one goes to throw a punch.
I'll go and let's see. Yep. Yeah. No, I'm going to just see if I can just block the punch for now. I was thinking about getting my shield, but that would be just too mean. So I'm just gonna try to just regularly just catch the punch, put it down, and try to calm him down.
It's not hard to do. It's the punch of a very drunk person at this point.
I'm gonna catch it. I'm going to put it down. And
What?
listen to me.
Why?
Bilbus has been dead for more than I've been here, even in Schlostenwald. His body had shown signs of decay that is not possible in a short amount of time. Somebody has been playing you for a fool and wearing his face. Do not attack those who have nothing to do with it.
What?
Let me buy you a beer. We will drink to Bilbus's memory.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's something out there that is looking like him. I saw it after we discovered his body run away into the crowd. You have to be very careful now.
But hold on. So, any kind of tough face.
I wish I had a better explanation.
So yesterday we had drinks. You came over and challenged Bilbus.
That was.
And then.
Did you notice?
You
Doesn't Bilbus normally like? Bilbus was drinking water. What does Bilbus normally drink?
Water, I guess. I don't know. But
you don't know. Do you often drink with Bilbus?
Yeah, we come here every day after work.
So then you don't know what he normally drinks.
Water, I just said.
Okay,
I don't think anything different. But you leave. He follows you, and he then winds up dead.
Okay, but maybe think back. Maybe about a week ago or so, let's have a seat. Let's go take this to the table.
Yeah.
We're not going to have this conversation in the door. I'm going to kind of usher the party over to an open table, if there is one.
And he's going to push off you, Brant, and say, no.
Stop it.
No, thank you. I guess if you are eating here, I'm just going to go somewhere else.
If you care about Bilbus, we are trying to find those who killed him. So if you can help us, we can find justice for Bilbus. If you're not interested in helping him and you're just only interested in a fight, by all means leave. Sit.
And he leaves.
But can I follow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amethyl, are you going with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I will follow, and I say, excuse me, sir, please. Is it a sir?
Yes, it is a human male, short, tight brown hair, darkened skin from working. You can tell they work in the sun frequently.
Excuse me, sir. I understand this is a shock. I know what it's like to lose someone close to you. Please understand, we are attempting to find the person who did this.
I don't know what to think. You leave. Bilbus follows. He shows up dead. You say it was an imposter. It seems to have been the same Bilbus that we've drank with for years.
I understand. It is a hard thing. Understand that when we found him, he was bound, and as Brent had said, he had been dead for quite some time. We found him acting strangely when he followed us into the night. We asked him not to come. We asked him not to leave our site. He was acting very strangely, and then we went to see Breezy this early afternoon, and she said that Bilbus had not come into work, so we went to his house and we found the whole place trashed and Bilbus dead.
Yeah, he didn't come into work because you killed him.
I understand you're upset. I do not hold that against you. But please understand, I have not even been in town for a day, and the body is decomposed further than that.
I think Amethel will also just look him in the eye and kind of, indicate her holy symbol. Say, I'm called to help people and to heal them. I had no need, desire, or calling to harm Bilbus. Please, help us find who did this to him so we can get justice for him.
And he thinks on a second. What do you need from me?
any information about Bilbus and anybody who may have been coming and going recently would be helpful. Please come back in. Come back in and have a conversation with us.
Not with that man.
Okay. Okay, then we'll sit at a different table.
Sir, sir, I understand this is a shock and you may need some time. Perhaps this is not the best time. Perhaps you need to take a little time to think on it. If you think of anything in the last few days that Bilbus was acting odd or strange, please leave word for us at the Nestled Nook. And my name is Phylon. And you can leave word for me. This is Emma Thale. You can leave word for her. We are trying to help, but I understand what it is like to lose someone very suddenly, and you may need some time.
Okay, Phylon, I'm Elijah. Thank you. I will take some time.
I'm sorry we could not meet under better circumstances, Elijah.
And then he kind of stomps off and back into the Nestled Nook. Brant, Quince, and Lysander. There were two others sitting at the table when Elijah got up and walked out. And they kind of motion you over, and they're like, "We're sorry for that. Elijah has taken Bilbus's death pretty hard, as you could see. But please sit. We can talk and be merry." And so the two sitting there, one is female human, and the other is another male gnome.
Yes. Brent, don't worry about that guy, okay? And I kind of pat you on the back. You too, Lysander, Brent. You talk to them. I will go find Yoda, and I will get us some drinks. And I'll come back.
I was actually gonna go get the drinks.
You want to go?
Yeah, you can help me though. I can use some help carrying them. But I'll buy around for the whole table.
Yeah, you're a big boy.
I'll buy two.
I will have seat next to Brent then.
Yes. Hi. The gnome speaks up. Hi, I'm Liam. It is nice to meet you. I believe you were the one that wanted to challenge Bilbus to a drinking contest, and these dark times we've been celebrating the good things about Bilbus, right? And the irony of somebody challenging him to a drinking contest was quite funny. You're on mute.
As I found out later, it is quite strange, actually, that it is very weird because it was not Bilbus we found, but there was another thing that wore his face that offered us wine, and I thought it was very strange because why offer a wine out in the wilderness when you will not drink trust at home, especially a trust such as this?
That seems very out of the ordinary for Bilbus to even have wine.
I thought so as well.
What about his skill with a blade and his hunting ability? Does a Bilbus that you know, is he able to hunt?
Hunt? No. There's no.
Okay.
Bilbus is.
All right.
He's adept in the fields with us, but he wouldn't hurt the field mice that we come across.
Well, it's
What
becoming more clear. It's becoming more clear that this person that we have come in contact with was not Bilbus, because this man was very deft with the blade. He could hunt this and track this deer and carry it back. He was also fond of wine. Two things that Bilbus is not.
No, clearly he knew Bilbus's habits here because he knew to order the water and everything like that. I would be careful, all of you, especially if you live by yourself. This thing may be coming to try to find another face to wear. Liam, you said your name was, correct?
Yeah, and this is Emma.
Emma. Leah, Emma. I wish we could have met under better circumstances, or that I had time to chat last time we did meet. This is all very strange. Do you know of any creatures in this area or anything that is the ability to steal one's face?
Oh no, I've never heard of that. It's lunacy. And Emma chimes in. No, we.
I mean,
fairy tales, right?
Yeah, the classic doppelganger, right? Okay. Well, just let your friend know that we are going to do everything that we can to make sure we figure this out. We've kind of been put on this case, and we will make sure.
Have you recently seen Bilbus doing anything like at work where maybe he wasn't as deft as he always has been? You were having to show him anything new. Did he perhaps order something else and you're like, I thought you liked water? Was he wearing even any strange clothes or anything in your recent memory? Is there anything that you can pull that was different?
I suppose the quality of his work is sharply decreased in the last month or so.
The month? That is interesting.
But why Bilbus? Simple farmhand.
Well, that is the thing, is you can use a face that people will associate with not any danger at all, so that way you may do what you wish.
Yes, the joviality of Bilbus, this will sound harsh, but the nothingness of Bilbus. They come in as a Bilbus, and then they are able to do what they need to undermine whatever it is.
Did Bilbus ask any questions that he should already know the answers to? Like, was he asking like, oh, I forgot this one thing, or anything like that recently?
Not that I can think of. But we're a few beers in. It's hard to think of those minor details. And I would say at this point, Phylon and Amethyl, you would have. I'm assuming you're heading back into the bar, and you would have joined this conversation.
Just kind of like, shrug, like we couldn't convince him,
Somebody we'll have to see if maybe we can get the guard to do a welfare check on him, because he seems like a likely target next.
Well, Liam, Emma, are you going? You might go check on him later just to make sure.
And, where are Amends? This is Phylon and Amethyl.
Oh, nice to meet you. Well, I mean, he does. This isn't out of the ordinary for Elijah, for him to just drink too much. Give him a day to sleep it off, and he'll be okay. He'll come around.
It is a hard thing. I do not blame him.
Lysander making his way back.
Yes. I would imagine I got back here right about now, and I would have liked to have had like a gold piece with the glasses for Bilbus's friends. I would imagine there would have been 3, because I was expecting Elijah to come back too.
Okay.
Lysander, and I'll take my frosty mug of trust.
Cheers to Bilbus.
To Bilbus.
I don't think there's any other way.
They slam it pretty good. But we'll be here. We have the next 2 days off for the festival, so I suppose we'll be here remembering.
Anything out of the ordinary that might happen, you come to us. Going to the Starosta, you're just going to get, and Tip is going to be in the way. Going to a guard, they might have something else to do. We have nothing else to do. Anything that happens, you come to us.
Okay. You are staying here, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
You can also leave a note, and we will find it when we return.
Yeah, let Yoda know that you are looking for us. Yeah.
Okay. And they continue drinking, telling stories of Bilbus. One time he was up in a tree and fell and hit pretty hard, but got back up, and he just acted like he was juggling or something. Stories of that nature, maybe a little goofy, uncoordinated, but remembering the good times.
Will this count as a short rest?
Absolutely.
Hooray!
Says the warlock always.
I need more spells.
What is anything that they're talking about? Does any of that jibe or ping Amethyl from what she was reading over those journals?
So, yeah, what you've read in the journal strictly about Bilbus was that he wore a cloak with a hood on it and walked around holding candles in the middle of the night. So you got a little bit more in depth. The original story was that it was a cult member with a hood and a candle, right? But as you read the journals and maybe more of a lucid Bernard, you would see him wandering the dock at night, the dock ward at night, with just the candle in the hood. But not much else is mentioned about Bilbus.
How far back did those entries start?
About a month ago.
Yeah, which at some point, like, you know, when it's just us, I'm going to share that little bit of info
Okay.
with the party. So, just be like, so, just so you know, it's been about a month.
This doesn't sound weird. Are there any, like, thieves guilds or anything that I would know of that have, like, hoods and candles?
Roll a skullduggery check.
I wish that was a check. That would be great.
That's a skill in Force and Destiny.
Nice. Could I use history, maybe? Because there was a Zalesso?
Yeah, give me a history check.
Alright. Oh, that's a 13.
13.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so as is a Lezo, I think kind of thinking on maybe fringe groups, right, of people who aren't taken seriously, I think is a good way to put it. And the only thing that in any way could tie back is something you've heard out of Hupperduke, but you cannot recall the name. And it's Hupperduke.
There's some sort of like underground. It's like there are too many travelers that go through the Broken Bank. Does any of you know anything about like a small, like, I don't remember if it's criminal or if it's just a small cult. It's something they don't take too seriously, but I do remember something about a candle and hoods, and him being, well, the imposter being of a diminished size as well. It's going to be something. Damn it!
Can I make
can
a check on
Amandel-
that?
My brain, but
Yeah.
I cannot.
Candle hood, small.
So, so anybody who, I would say, Quince, you probably wouldn't, since you're originally from Tal'Dorei, wouldn't have too much knowledge. So if you can justify it, I'll let you. But anybody else who would know the underground of Hupperduke, absolutely go ahead and give me a check.
If there's any, if there's any occult kind of thing attached to it, I definitely would have read up on it. So if there's that, I can make a check. If not, then I'll pass. Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
We learn all about Hupperduke at the bottom of the ocean. It's like a big thing there.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, so no.
No, you don't.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. So Amethyl, as he's talking about cults in Hupperduke, it instantly jogs your memory of a I don't want to say a joke cult, but one that has not. It's been there for a while, but it hasn't been dangerous. And they're known as the Bitten. Essentially, where gnomes act like they're vampires, but aren't.
Oh, interesting.
That was a joke.
So if you've ever seen the South Park episode where Butters acts like a vampire.
Oh my gosh.
I love that one so much.
Yeah, and so it's like I can't. This sounds ridiculous, but this is the only thing I can think of. The bitten, but they're so.
They act like vampires.
Bad?
Yeah, I mean it's. Nobody really thinks that that's a serious thing.
Any history of them shape-shifting or face-changing?
Well, if they're vampires, like if there's actually...
If they have any magic at all, they could simply disguise self.
This is true.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be a surprise to everybody, I think. It's just like playtime, you know? Like, ooh, we're vampires.
I feel if no one is taking them seriously, that could push them to attempt to have others take them seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
Amathel, fake vampires aside, did you read anything on the caves from Bernard in his journals? Did that come after?
I don't know. Did I?
Nothing specifically on the caves other than when he was a younger man, probably towards the start of his journals, he did mention caves and how they used to almost go spelunking in them, and they would just go and hide, and as young adults, teenagers, and they would steal the wine and go drink in the caves and stuff like that. But nothing of recent, because Bernard's, as he was getting on in age, didn't really go outside of Trostenwald. It was more centered around the dock ward.
Yeah, nothing recent, just fond memories from a bit of a, rakish youth.
Well, if you believe you're a vampire, why not find a cave to hang upside down in?
It's true. Well, so do we, now that we have word out to Bilbus's friends, maybe leave a line with Yoda, let us know if they find Bilbus or a Bilbus look-alike. Do we want to go check these caves out and kind of check that box off the Starostas list so we can focus
Yes,
on this Bilbus
anybody who sees
investigation?
the Bilbus look-alike, have them alert the guards immediately. Maybe they can, contain them if we are away.
Perfect. I will go talk to Yoda and let her know if we want to maybe kind of gear up for the hike.
Yes.
I'll get up and go let Yoda know, like, hey, anybody that comes in that looks like Bilbus, notify the guards immediately.
Okay. And yeah, she's a little shocked, like, oh my god, Bilbus is dead.
Yeah, don't
Well-
do so.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. And then I'll come back to the table and I think I'm ready.
Yeah, same.
Be nice to go on a walk again.
As we walk towards the caves, Phylon will bring up. It is strange that Bilbus told the Starosta about the dogs, isn't it? Within the last few days, if Bilbus has...
That is why I was thinking maybe they were brought here to find him. Like if there was something that would be able to smell him out.
So many problems.
But what if I forgot her name, the lady we met earlier today.
Brisi?
Maybe Brisi. She would actually know. Maybe once we told her what we know, maybe she will be more willing to share why there was devil dogs on her property and why she might have been keeping them there. Maybe she is able to see through these disguises with the mushrooms. Maybe there is another effect that thwarts magic that attacks the mind. She might be of a more greater asset than I originally had thought.
It is possible, but she did not seem concerned about Bilbus when we spoke to her.
Not on the outside, but she also had a feather. Maybe the feather was left as well.
The feather was in the place with the dogs.
I thought there was another one on her desk.
Wait, I don't think we didn't find a feather in
I
her
don't
desk.
remember that.
No.
We found so many, I just keep thinking they're
Feathers.
They
Yeah.
sure
There's
seem
going
to
to
be
be a
everywhere.
half-naked bird
But
somewhere.
this is the thing, though, where she did not have a feather. Maybe she's. I think maybe we'll need to revisit her at some point and see if once we share some more information, if she'd be more forthcoming. Because she could think that if she knows that is able to wear people's faces, she would be extremely suspicious of all of us, and maybe that is why she was willing to share a meal with us. She might know a weakness of it that she was trying to feed us.
That is a
I'm
lot
pulling all of this from nowhere. Who knows?
Yes, this is a lot of supposition. We do not have any.
Why don't
Absolutely.
Why don't we start with the caves, see if we find anything there, another feather or these strange creatures, and then we'll go back and we'll check out Breezy again.
Yeah, I'm curious what her reaction will be if we tell her about Bilbus. But yeah, I think we should do the caves first before it gets to be too late.
Well, good news. I've already pulled you all to the cave map in Roll20, so
So,
The DM
Where is-
has plans.
where is this cave? Is it like down by the lake, or is it like outside the city?
it's outside the city. So south, the lake is south east. This one is like southwest. A little bit off of that road that we talked about. I think Abbey Road. I don't remember the name of it, to be honest. Amber Road is what it was. Thank you.
Amber
It was close. No, so it's a little bit off of the Amber Road, but close enough to town that Amethyl Bernard's stories make sense. Why kids would go here. So a couple, not even an hour, giant Flylon.
Every time I bring it out, it does that. I can't change. I can't even resize it. So somebody has to do something.
I love it though.
Her
It's like
token in
I'm
Roll20
here.
is like about 6 times as large as anybody else. That's great.
Yeah. So as you enter the area where you know the caves are, again, not too far off of the road, but far enough that people just don't. If you're on the road, you don't really see it. You do see a body, and blood is kind of splayed towards the mouth of said cave, which I'll
Oh,
reveal
goodness.
just a little bit
Wonderful.
more for you.
Well, at least I thought they were supposed to drink the blood. I'm gonna go over and look down. Is it anybody that that we would recognize?
It's Bilbus too. No, it is nobody you've
Not
seen
again.
before.
Elijah.
It's Elijah.
At least it's not Elijah.
Chris, you're mute.
Do they look like a guard, or like
You're
what kind of
muted.
clothes are they wearing?
Simple townsfolk clothes. Nothing. Not like, anything out of ordinary for people you've seen in Trust involved.
I'm going to. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Brent, before you move, I am going to touch your shoulder, and I'm going to cast Gift of Alacrity on you, and you can feel your joints in your. As soon as it happens, like you move a little bit faster.
Ooh.
You get a D8 to initiative roll.
Ooh, nice.
I like that. This is. What did you? Your time stuff is so.
Yes. And at the same time, I'm gonna, 6 seconds later, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna do mage armor as well. But I'd like to search the body for just some idea of why they were here. Like if they have anything on them, or.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
this is fine.
And then also, folks in the chat, if you've earned enough points, you can grant our players some additional betterment to their rolls. So if you have them channel points, be sure to use them. Not going to be needed. We don't know what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is fine.
It's
we-
fine.
Can we
I'll
tell
just-
how long the body's been dead for?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as you get closer, it has hit like the rigor mortis stage. So if I remember my anatomy of dead bodies correctly,
If you remember the episodes of CSI you watched, let's be honest.
No. So my wife,
Oh, okay.
for her degree, took death and dying. So she
my
actually
God.
got to deal with cadavers and stuff, and so I got to hear all about it, right? Anyways, back to the meat of the dead body.
Bad joke.
it has hit the rigor mortis stage, so it's a couple days old at this point. The blood has kind of gelatinized, so it's kind of hit that. Ooh, so Amethyl, Phylon, and Lysander, you've all been given inspiration by Fleshsmith in the chat.
Thank you.
So it has gelled, and it's kind of hit that like dark brownish looking color. So a couple days, you could assume. And Phylon, as you're looking at the body, you do hear a snarl from within the cave.
I'm gonna toss my echo out to the mouth of the cave.
I did roll investigation. Is that?
I was assisting her.
Investigation on the body. Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and yes. Sorry, we were gonna hit that. What'd you roll?
With guidance and your help, 23.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So you get that this is the body was cleanly stabbed through the shoulder and then stabbed through the back with like regular sword wounds, but then it also has like large teeth marks and a chunk taken out of the side. And thank you, Sugar Spike. Congealed is the word I was looking for.
Thanks, Shug.
Amethyl doesn't even have to make a medicine check to see what that is. So, yep.
Torn up. So, like, the torn up is like teeth. Like something tried to eat it.
Well, or just bid it.
Bid it. Cool.
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 Based on the bite mark, would I have an idea as to the size of the thing that attacked this poor person?
Bigger than the death dogs that you fought.
Wow.
Oh boy, yeah. These are some big puppies or whatever they are. So.
Oh, this is quite concerning.
Did my investigation find anything on them that would have been why are they at this cave?
Oh yeah, sorry, you did ask that.
Yeah.
You find a bottle of wine.
Okay. Unbroken.
Is it similar to the bottle that Bilbus offered?
No. Unfortunately not.
It's just apparently a place where people for years have liked to come and get drunk and party. And this poor soul didn't make it out.
Or in.
Brent, are you going to send your echo in?
Yes.
And rile up whatever's in there. Flush them out.
It seems to be growling already, so let's find out.
So,
I'll push.
What can you see? With your not, I'm not asking you in the cave. What can you see? How does your echo see?
Oh, echo. I'm actually not at the point where I can see through its eyes.
Damn.
I can only, so I can't actually see anything, but I can send it 30 feet away from me, so I can manifest 15 and then move it another 15 deeper, and then.
But you have no. So as you look into this cave,
Can I cast light upon it?
Yeah, you absolutely.
Is it an object that I could?
Sure.
I'll walk over so he can. And
I'll touch
my
it.
echo will walk up and go up for the high five.
Yeah.
I love it.
We'll do
And
the Top Gun high five front and then slap down on the back.
Pique Travis's interest.
That's Travis. I got his interest. And then I'll just cast light on the top of his head or something, or on his hand.
Sure.
That's where I touched.
As he walks like this to see.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll send him in.
So it doesn't have it follows your commands. It's not like its own.
It's not independent. It does not have a consciousness at all.
Okay. So
So if something attacks it, and
I should be able to see though. I have dark vision, and with the light, I should be able to see into where it goes.
Yeah. So as it enters,
dark vision up to 60. Go ahead, sorry.
everybody can see in here at this point. As it enters, you see that there is a warg sleeping in one of the corners, and then you see a larger goblin, orcish looking figure talking in like heavy armor, talking to a lighter armored, smaller, same looking kind of orcish goblin. Does anybody here speak orc or goblin? No.
Let me double check. I don't think so, but I don't remember actually.
Negative.
I do not.
Nope.
So yeah, you can't really make out what they're talking about. But you see a small, like, it's almost like a small cauldron, so not just a stone pot that they're kind of eating out of, but there's no light in here.
There is now.
There wasn't. But yeah, there is now, and as that happens, we're going to go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
All right. Let's see.
You said I get an extra D8 on the initiative?
Well, so you have inspiration, so you can use it on whatever you know.
And you have inspiration.
Chris, you gave him the D8.
What? I cast Gift of Alacrity on him, so he has D8 for the next 8 hours.
Phylon, Amethyl, and Lysander have inspiration.
Can I choose not to use it?
Yeah, use it whenever you want.
A nat 20.
Yeah, no, it's use it whenever you want.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Nice.
Like, I don't want to waste my inspiration. I rolled a nat 20.
I got a diet 20.
A diet 20.
And I have advantage on initiative rolls anyway because of my weapon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save my inspiration for a different roll.
All right.
But that's a 14.
Ooh. Okay. Amethyl, you're in here as a 15.
Brant, I did buy you inspiration.
Yeah, thank you.
You and I both have one. Since Flesh was being greedy with his channel points. I'm just kidding.
My total is 23 with a nat 20.
Lysander, what'd you roll?
12.
12. And Quinn?
13.
13. But see now, y'all, if you wait until you hit the 10K mark, you can name an NPC too.
Oh, I'm sitting on 2 of those right now, trying just to decide on what they should be.
Also, if interested, if you do subscribe, you can name an NPC that way too. Just it's there.
Also, double points. Double points.
Just hang out and watch the channel. That's all we ask for. Double points. You can name 3 NPCs. Okay, so Phylon 23, Amethyl 14, Lysander 12, Quinn 13, Brant. You're in here as a 20. 20? Mm-hmm. A 20? Okay.
Die is 20. Just funny because I had to roll 21 to get it because I can -1.
Alright, are you really a 20?
What?
Did you really roll a 20?
Yeah, with the D8 I did, yeah.
Oh, nice. Phylon, you are up, and you can see that these things have noticed you at this point, and don't look fun.
Okay, but they haven't attacked yet, so I will
Hail!
not quite hail. I will walk in. I should have each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna walk here so that I can see. Is this a pillar right here?
Yes, a pillar in the middle.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk here so I can see everybody. I think I can. Yeah,
you can see.
I should. Okay, so I'm gonna be there so that I can see everyone. I'd like to hold an action to cast Shatter. Should they move aggressively towards me?
Okay.
But say, what have you done?
And you just get like something you can't understand back at you.
I am making an effort to like hold up my hands like I'm not holding a weapon. I'm obviously preparing to cast something, but hold up my hands like I don't have a weapon, and I'm not looking to like look threatening, at least. But I am going to attack them if they attack me.
Okay. Yeah, they say, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boy.
So, are you saying then that they're going to make an aggressive move?
They don't speak common, so.
Fantastic.
That's from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I know. I will, however, try it in... I don't think I can use my telepathy because I don't think any of them have an innate swim speed. But I will say that in Common, Infernal, and Primordial just in case.
Covering all my bases. Okay.
If they have an innate swim speed, I can also do it in telepathy and they can automatically understand me. But if they don't, then I can't. I will try, but if they don't, then I can't.
Okay. Yeah. So you go ahead and hold that shatter.
Yeah.
The one in the heavier armor is going to approach you.
Okay.
Hostily. So if you want to go ahead and...
like weapon out,
Oh,
charging?
yeah.
Like very clearly.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Then I will cast my shatter. I will do it. This is gonna hit that pillar in the center. It's gonna kind of suck. Nobody else come in here. I guess you don't have a chance. I'm gonna hit here, which should. Let's see. I think I can get it to where I can. I don't think I can hit the dog. So I'll hit these two.
Okay.
And it's gonna hit that pillar, which is probably gonna crumble. So I'm gonna. I have to do it at max level because I'm a warlock. So 3rd level shatter.
Have to get to.
I have to. I cannot. It's. You cannot save anything or hold back. It is an immediate unload. So I need a con save from those two. From those two there. The DC is 15.
20 for the warlord.
I'm sorry?
A 20 for the warlord, and then a 9 for the not warlord.
Okay, the warlord will take half, and then the other one will take full. Oh. Why am I rolling d20s? This is not the kind of damage I'm doing.
Dude, they're all 47 points!
That'd be nice.
I was like rolling them both, and I was like, this seems wrong, but hold on, let me get another d8 out. Okay, so let's see. So because this is 3rd level, it's 4d8, so that's 8.
So much damage. 8!
And then, okay, 16 total.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, so 8 for the... Yeah, I kind of rolled like high on one dice and low on the other dice twice. So 16 damage for the one that failed, 8 damage for the one that passed. And then the pillar automatically takes the full damage.
Okay, and it doesn't seem to do much to the pillar itself. You see just a few rocks crumble down.
Okay.
Okay.
So, did I kick? Anyway. Okay, no, I didn't.
So your turn is now over.
Yes, my turn is done. And I guess I can get hit. My AC is 16 with the mage armor.
Okay.
Is it actually attacking her?
Yeah.
I'm going to use Sentinel through my Echo to attack it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Does a...
It's within range?
Yeah, he has a javelin. He has a glaive just like me. So
oh, nice.
So that would be dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
Woo! That's 9 plus 4. 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. So then he's gonna still come after Phylon. With just 3 straight long swords for 24, 14, and 23.
Yeah, damn.
What is your AC, Phylon?
My AC is 16.
Okay, so those two.
Sorry,
hits.
I thought you were telling me damage.
No, no. So for a total of 15, 2 of those do hit. Okay.
Okay, so wait. You did 15 damage.
Total. Yeah, so the 24 hits and the 23 hits.
Yes.
24 did 7 and the 23 did 8.
Okay, so 15.
Okay.
I'm fine.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine here. How are you?
Okay. All right, Brant, your turn.
So I'm going to.
Brant, help her. I will take the dog. I'll say that if I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm going to. Would I be able to make it to here? Since Square's a little on.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'm okay with that.
Perfect. So I will run to there, and then I will make. Let's see. And how does this warlord look? Is he like still?
Oh yeah, he's
pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy.
Okay. No, I can't do that yet. Okay, so I'm going to just make some glaive attacks at him.
Sure.
Does a 23 hit?
It does hit.
And then a 22.
And with that 22, he's going to actually use his parry reaction.
Parry? Yeah.
Does not hit. So the 23 hits, 22 does not hit.
Okay, so he only takes 14 points of damage because I rolled max damage on that one glaive. And then I'm going to use my... Where is it? Limited use. There we go. Use Unleash Incarnation. Whenever I take the attack action, I can give my Echo an attack. I can do this 4 times per long rest. So he's going to attack as well. Ooh, I don't know if that hits that. That's a 12.
12 does not
12 hit?
No.
Okay. Alright. And then I'm going to Action Surge and attack him again.
Okay.
Alright, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
And then a 23.
Yes.
It's the 14. And then 6. So 20 more points of slashing damage.
Jeez.
Yes.
Still
All of
looking
my
healthy.
things. Open with everything.
Still looking pretty healthy. Okay.
Damn.
Anything else, Brent?
I think I want to... No.
Okay.
I used my-
Amethyl.
Okay, so the one attacking our warlock friend here, how is he doing? How's he looking?
Okay.
Unfortunately, okay. So yeah, I'm going to target that guy because I don't like what he's doing to my friend, and that is not cool. I saw how much damage she took. So I think that is going to be a guiding bolt.
Ooh. It's so guided.
I know, it's so nice, isn't it? So let me make that attack roll. Gosh, I'm gone for a week in my brain. I forget everything. What is my and this is when I'm going to use my inspiration because that first roll was bad. That is 18 to hit.
It does not hit.
No! Well, then I'm going to use a bonus action to conjure up a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And maybe to taunt them because there's a big dog here, I'll make it look like a big doggy treat.
Okay. I love it.
Just to be fun. And I'm going to go after him with the spiritual weapon. So.
Okay. Perfect.
That one probably also misses. That one's a 16.
Yeah, it does not hit.
But it's still up. But the spiritual weapon is still up. So.
Okay. Quince.
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah. I'm going to reach into my bag. Well, hold on, I gotta move up. You know, ranges and stuff. I'm going to move up within range. I'm going to reach into my bag as I'm kind of running forward. I'm going to take a little ball of clay and quickly sculpt this hand, and I'm going to then raise it up to the sky. And coming out underneath the dog is this clay hand that's going to come around and just try to grab it around its waist in between its four legs. And I'm going to try to just grip it.
Okay.
Grip it and rip it. So he's got to make a strength saving throw.
20? Does 20 work?
20 passes, but he still is going to take half of 2d6.
Yeah.
So he takes, I rolled 7, so I don't know how you want to roll that, 3 or 4. He takes 3 or 4.
Round in the player's favor is how I do it.
So 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and this hand is still below it. That is ready to do something.
Okay.
That's Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Yeah, so it's turn. The warg.
Damn it!
It doesn't have to make any saves, right?
No, it's not. It's not restrained.
Okay.
I tried.
See, it's gonna come and bite your Echo 12.
AC is 17 on the Echo.
And then a 21.
That'll hit. 1 HP. It is down.
So Echo is gone. It is done. Lysander, it is your turn.
Okay.
It does go dark in there, so because the light dropped off of the Echo Knight, so I don't know if Lysander can see.
I do not have the ability to see in the dark.
I am a person made of fire. Am I providing any light?
How?
I don't know.
Let's
genuinely curious at this point.
Well, let's rule this for just ever, for the entirety of this game. Let's say you give off a dull glow. What do you say? 10 feet, like around you is like now medium light.
Okay.
So you can see 10 feet around, but in anywhere past 10 feet is, considered dark.
I'll get you. I'll help you on my next turn. I got you covered.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to use my movement and my bonus action of cunning action just a little bit to move. I'd like to get a little bit up ahead of Flylon right here.
Okay.
And kind of a almost straight shot at these two. And while I'm walking up, I want to grab a little bit of sand off the ground or dirt or whatever.
Pocket sand.
And I'm going to kind of rub my hands together a little bit, hold my hand out, and I want to cast Color Spray.
Okay.
Ooh.
And do you need me to put that into the chat, or would that be of use for you?
No, if you just want to read it for me.
Yeah. So it's a dazzling array of flashing colored lights that come from my hand, and I have to roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points it affects, and starting with the lowest HP of current HP, not like their max, it will blind them if it has more, if there's enough points remaining.
Okay.
I'm trying to blind these people. So 13.
We're all in suspense here.
42 points.
42
is what I'm looking
points.
for. So
starting with the lowest, the one in the back is now blind.
Okay.
The other one is not.
Okay. So I've at least blinded that one. And I'm imagining the colors are coming out in kind of a purpley, bluish, pinkish, galaxy-esque colors is what I'm imagining.
And
take that. Now you can't see.
And just so anybody in the chat who may not know, blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So I will mark him with that. He's blind.
Blinded him before his first turn. I love that.
Okay. Anything else, Lysander?
No, that's going to do me for now.
Okay. So he's going to come run up here. Just a straight hobgoblin. I think they only hit once. Yeah. So, did it not roll? Oh, an 11. 11 does not hit, I imagine.
Nope.
Okay.
As he strikes in, Brant will knock it away, and he sees. He's like, "All right, so this is something we can fucking fight. Good."
Okay. Frylan.
Sweet. This between the warlord and the non-warlord, there is space, right? Like right
Yes,
here?
like 5 feet. Yes.
That's fine. I'd like to bonus action put my lurker in the deep, or grasp of the deep there, which is the big thresher shark fin. So, I'll just. What is it? Hold Alt for circle ellipse. So I'll just draw a circle here. So that'll be where my fin is. And then I'm gonna do the spell attack that comes with that melee spell attack with the thresher fin on the warlord.
Okay.
I'll use my bardic on that.
Whew.
So that is total of, where is my spell attack? 22 to hit.
It hits.
Okay, so it's going to be, I'm gonna do lightning damage. So 1d8 lightning damage, and their speed is reduced by 10. That's 8. I did max damage. 8 lightning damage, and their speed is reduced by 10. And then, because everybody's in melee, I'm going to finally Eldritch Blast. For the first time this campaign, the Warlock's actually using Eldritch Blast. Okay, so how many do I get? 2 beams at 5th level. So I'm gonna just go straight for the Warlord. Let's see. One of these is gonna hit because it's a 22, and one of these is gonna miss because it's a 12.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll the damage on the one.
So 1d10 plus 4. I rolled really bad on this one. So 6. 6 force damage on this one.
Darn it.
What?
You rolled really bad, you said. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
Yeah. No, let's stay where I am.
Okay. So the warlord's gonna just smack you back.
Okay.
Sentinel.
That's fair.
Oh no.
Give me a smack.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction there. Hold on. Cancel that shit. I'm gonna use my chronal shift, and I kind of create this whirling kind of vortex that sucks that the Hobgoblin Warlord back, and then he has to re-swing.
All 3 or just the one?
That crit. I'm
Are
focusing
you
on
sure?
that crit.
Wait, a crit happened? I'm not watching.
Oh yeah.
Does a 19 hit for Sentinel?
19 does not hit for Sentinel.
Jesus.
So he has to re-roll the crit.
Yeah, so it's 24. So a 27, a 25, and a 24. Do those hit?
My AC is 100, so
None of those
it's
hit.
fine.
All right.
Took the crit away. I'm sorry.
So a total
No,
of
it's fine.
26 damage,
Oh my
Okay.
god.
but they're also going to use martial advantage to
I
add
mean, they don't have to. That's my HP.
within.
Wait, you're out?
Yeah. You did
Oh, no.
26 damage?
Yeah.
I have 23 HP.
Oh no.
I dropped.
Okay, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I've never gotten to see the death saves thing that pops up. That's cute.
No, that
very
is a positive ass
positive
attitude.
It's cute.
It really is.
And so
If I have to roll a new character, I roll a new character. It's fine.
as Phylon drops, he points to you next, Brant, and utters something in the tongue you don't understand.
I
give him one of
highly
these,
doubt
like-
I'm gonna die. We've got
Cleric in the
Amethyl.
game. You're gonna be
Yeah.
alright.
We're
Amethyll's
okay.
here. We're fine. It's
I'm
fine.
coming up.
Brant, it is your turn.
I'm not even
So
gonna get to roll it.
I'm gonna go and manifest my echo standing over Phylon.
Oh, I always forget about. Wait, no, I don't have that feature anymore. I'm the wrong kind of tiefling for revenge. So never mind.
Oh, right.
All right, and then so I'll manifest the echo, and then I'm going to attack, and then that is a dirty 20. Does that hit?
It does.
Perfect. So I'm going to use my 1 Marshall dice for long rest. I'm going to trip him, and that'll add. So that's. So it'll be 22 points of damage and knock him prone. And then my second attack.
Well,
since
he's going to use a
prone, will have
reaction. Can I do it? So here's one. Can I?
After I roll the.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
damage,
can't do it after the damage, right?
Yeah, but so I'll have advantage on this attack, so we'll probably want to parry this one.
Yeah.
Since he's prone. 10. Oh, he doesn't need to. It was only a 14 or 17 to hit, and I know
Doesn't-
that's more than,
yeah.
his AC is much more. And then so bonus action. Let's see if I have anything else. I don't think I do, but I really want to. No, that's it. Oh wait, no. I'll use another Unleash Incarnation because when I attack, he can attack. Only have 2 left, but... and that is a 19.
Does not hit.
Frustration. All right, that's it for Brad.
All right,
Who's
Amethyl,
this guy?
it's your turn.
Out of curiosity, is anybody else injured? Has anybody else taken damage?
I have not.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. First things first, you're all getting Eyes of Night, which means that for the next 10 minutes, you all have the benefit of dark vision with no maximum range. So you all have that.
Why, thank you.
So, but the problem is it does only last for 10 minutes. So, but then when it wears off, I can do it 2 more times. So let me know. So I am going to go do some healing on our little warlock here. And I'm going to do something different because it'll allow me to keep it up for up to a minute. And I am going to use Aura of Vitality.
Ooh.
That sounds
So it kind of is. Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius until the spell ends. The aura moves with you, centered on you. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. So yes, you just see her grasp her holy symbol, and there's just this energy, and it's going to follow her. She's going to head over to Fountain, and you get 2d6 hit points back on my bonus action.
Nice.
And that stays up for a minute.
Do I roll that or do you roll that?
I guess DM's choice.
All right, however you guys want to do it, I'm fine with that. But that's a concentration, so it does drop your spiritual weapon, correct?
Let me see if it is concentration. It is. So yeah, spiritual weapon is it wasn't very effective anyway, so that's fine. So, yeah.
Spiritual weapon concentration?
Yeah.
Is it? No. Let me actually double. No,
There
it is
are
not.
so many cleric spells that make clerics overpowered because it's not concentration.
It is actually not concentration, so that can stay up. I just don't know if I can use 2 bonus actions on the same turn.
It wouldn't be able to attack this turn,
Yeah,
but
no.
you shouldn't lose it.
Okay, but it's going to stay up.
Yep,
No,
yep.
but
That sounds cheating.
So the doggy treat, the spectral FU doggy treat is still hanging in the air. Belle, do you want me to roll for the hit points?
Yeah,
or did
why don't you do it?
Okay, let's see. You get 9 points back.
Sweet. How do I get off this death save screen? I guess I'll just add successes until it lets me in.
Nice. Wizards of the Coast, please nerf spiritual weapon.
No one likes that.
Okay.
DMs
All right.
do.
I am awake on the ground.
All right, and Amethyal's just kind of taking guard over you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Just gasp.
Anything else,
Back to consciousness.
Anything else, Amethyal?
No, that's all I can do right now. And sorry for the weird lighting. My cat unplugged my ring light.
Oh, that's all right. I got chat riled up with the nerf. All right, Quince.
All right, not so fast, doggy. And I will kind of, having that clay hand in my hand, I'll kind of mime it, like move it closer to the dog, and then have it grab down. And then as I'm moving the clay hand, the real life hand is doing the same thing. So I'm going to try to grab the dog again. So strength save throw.
15?
That just saves. Damn it. But he takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it kind of grasps down on him. Scheisse. And I'm kind of like freaking out a little bit because my hand is not working. And then I'm going to kind of move around this way, kind of get out of the eyesight of the dog.
Okay, sure.
And that's it for me. I don't have a bonus action.
It's the dog's turn. So it's going to run up here and again hit the damn echo. 24. 24.
24 hits.
Okay, so echo is gone. Then it's going to bite at you, Amethyal.
Well, that's not nice.
For
happy.
crit.
Oh, really? Really?
Get it, dog.
Hey.
Teach us a lesson.
Hey, you all wiped the death dogs, who should have arguably been a good fight.
That dog, she's gonna look at it like, what did I do to you?
So
my turn has happened since I used my sentinel attack, so I'm going to sentinel this attack. It's a natural 20.
does it have to be within melee of you to sentinel?
Oh crap! My echo got killed. Never mind. Just kidding.
I was just
kidding. Can I reach with my glaive?
It's probably a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Frustration.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
You better be.
So, Amethyal, 18 points of damage, and then you need to give me a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on a sec. I have to look that up. I am not good at those, ironically, for, a cleric.
That's so bad.
That's a 5.
So, alright. Since you were very clear in standing guard over Fwylon, you have fallen and prone on top of Fwylon.
It's fine.
This is fine. I'm done.
No, this is 100% fine. I've got this.
The warlord is also prone, so there's 3 people out of 7 on the ground right now.
Wow.
Like, who else is on the ground? It's me,
Amethyal, and the warlord.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Y'all just having a party, I guess. That's fine.
It's okay. It's all good.
Lysander.
Yeah. Fine.
Lysander, you are up.
I want to use my rapier and try and just stab right in this guy's stomach.
He's prone. You have advantage on it.
Okay. Good. 19.
Does not hit.
Really?
19 does not hit.
No, I think it's 20, man.
You do have a D4 if you want to use it.
Yeah, let's use that.
So you hit, no matter what you roll, you will hit.
Yes.
So
thank goodness. So let's see. That is a 7 plus, or a D6 plus 4. Oh, I forgot about. Never mind. Yeah,
you get some sneak attack in there too, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Can I take away that D4? I forgot to add the plus 7 because I'm a total absolute idiot.
Yes, you may.
Yes, sweet. So that is that, and that is actually 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Plus sneak attack.
If you roll high enough on the sneak attack, you could.
What is it at level 5?
It's a lot.
It's like 3d6, 2d6. Can't remember.
Let me check when I have the whole thing written down. But
Chat, what is it? Rogue level 5, go.
Level 5 sneak attack.
Let's see.
3d6 as flesh.
Yeah. 3d6.
One.
Flesh is always there.
That's 6 points. Total of 9 points.
And 10 base.
19.
Yes.
Travis, how would you like to do this?
Okay, I wanted to stab, like I was aiming for the stomach, but I want to say maybe I kind of accidentally miss and kind of get between the rib cage and just go right into the heart.
The accidental death. I love it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and as that happens, you see the one in the back kind of go.
Aren't they blind? Did they see that?
Well, I guess you're right. They're blind.
I guess did they
Maybe
hear
the death
rattle?
rattle.
No,
Yeah.
I could have heard the death rattle.
Yeah.
Okay. Lysander, anything else?
No, that's gonna do me for now.
Okay. So he's gonna like swing wildly at where he thinks you are, Brant. 16.
Stink.
Yeah. I mean, this guy's fodder at this point. Phylon, you are. I'm not gonna say trapped, but Amethyl has prone on top of you, and right next to you is a dead hobgoblin warlord.
It's fine.
It's a party.
This is fine.
It's fine. Lysander hasn't been hit, right?
Correct.
You are correct.
Okay. I apologize for what I'm about to do then.
Love it.
I am going to grab I can't see. She's on top of me. Sorry. I'm going to grab Amethyl and Thunderstep.
Ooh.
And so we teleport behind the dog.
Okay.
So everything within 10 feet of the space I left needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15.
Brant, that's
Yeah,
you.
that's me as well. 18.
Constitution.
18 passes.
20.
19.
19 passes.
20
You
for
got
the dog.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stupid dog.
So they're gonna take half. So if you pass, you're gonna take half. I'm not rolling d20s again. What is wrong with me?
Vicious.
Destroy.
It's the heart on the dice that you want.
It is. I really want to roll some hearts. Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna take half 20 damage, so 10 thunder damage.
So, does that include Amethyl?
No, you come with me.
Yeah, no.
Good.
It
I
happens
thought so, 'cause
after.
it's
It
not-
happens after we leave, so I took you with me.
Gotcha. Thank you. That's very appreciated.
And you appear in a space next to me, so you're no longer on top of me. Now, the next important thing is that I was looking at my my grasp of the deep. It doesn't say it's concentration. It doesn't say that, like, it just says the tentacle lasts for 1 minute or until you use this feature to create another tentacle.
I think it's just
still-
like spiritual weapon.
So, right, but I mean, I went unconscious. So, I could recast it, like, no problem. I just want to know for ruling in the future, if I went unconscious, does the quote-unquote tentacle
I'm gonna
disappear?
say no, because
Okay.
you cast it. It's there. It's not gonna do anything on your turn when you're unconscious.
Right.
But it'll just be there. Right. That's how
Okay.
I would rule that.
Okay, well, I'm conscious now. I'm gonna smack the other one.
Okay.
So I need to roll a spell attack. That's only a 10.
What is this AC? I think it's higher than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
does not
higher.
hit. Does not hit.
It's fine. I can't really see. There's like a pillar in the way.
I tried.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to draw that.
Okay.
But
Anything
I'm
else?
like, I brought us over here, so Amethyl, you probably would have ended up just.
Okay.
Actually,
Yep.
let me see. You're behind me.
Okay.
You're here. That's where I
No
dumped you.
problem.
Okay. Anything
Sorry.
else?
I guess I'll stand up.
I'm thinking.
I stood up.
Okay.
Shaky, bloody, 9 HP, but I stood up and now I'm in front of Amethyl.
Nice. So, Brant, your turn. The hobgoblin itself is hurting very badly, as well as the warg.
Okay, so I'm going to manifest my echo as a bonus action between Fualon, Amethael, and the warg. I'm going to attack the warg. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That's going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
And the warg is no more. How does that look with your echo, by the way?
So as you see, every time Brant manifests an echo, you see he pulls his hand across his chest and then pulls this tiny blackened flame into his hand and then releases outward. And as it like hits a certain point, it hovers in air and then bursts into existence. This version of him, and then as it appears, it just does a sweeping uppercut with the glaive with both hands, slicing the head cleanly in half, and then ready.
Nice. I imagine your echo looks like Mr. Negative from Spider-Man.
A little bit, yeah.
Nice.
Only fire negative, so it's extra cool.
It's extra negative.
For my second attack, can I try to grapple the blind hobgoblin?
Yeah.
Contested athletics or?
No, I'm going to say it automatically fails because it's not going to see you coming.
Right, I'm just going to do the old right behind it, full Nelson, just like kind of hold it in place. And then I'm going to say, if you speak common, now's a good time not to die.
And you hear just that same language come right back at you. Okay. Anything else, Brian?
No, that's all I got.
Okay, Amethyl.
All right. Well, I got to do some healing here, so I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. So, on Amethyl, Fowlin, anybody from the party who's hurt, you're going to get 2d8 plus 3. So it would help if I would actually roll the right dice.
I hate to be the person who does not get healing. It takes 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing.
Oh, really? Okay, then I can use Cure Wounds. That's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. No,
Yes.
it's just I'm not, back here. Yeah. That's okay. This is more powerful anyway, so this is 3d8.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So, let me get the 2. So, and that's...
It's like, I hate to not give out healing, but
18 points of healing back.
Ooh, nice.
For me, or for you?
For that's up to 6 of us that are injured. For Cure Wounds, I forgot. See, this is what happens when I play when I'm sick. Yes, you're getting healing. You're getting the healing back because you're like on, a thread. And because I've still got Aura of Vitality up for the bonus action, I'm going to heal myself for 2d6.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Because that really hurt when I went down. Okay, so I actually get a whopping 6 points back for myself. So
nice.
Average.
Anything else?
Yeah. No, that was my action, my bonus action. So
okay.
You're a healing machine.
Quince.
It's my turn. Okay, I'm going to take the clay hand that I have in my hand. I'm going to crush it and put it back in my pocket, and you'll see the clay hand in the cave fall down. And then I'm going to first level magic missile that hobgoblin in the back. I'm going to come stand up on these rocks and just 3. So that's 3, 4. 5, 6 points. 6 points.
No, don't hit me! Oh, he doesn't. He forgot. He doesn't know what you're casting.
6 points of magical force damage comes.
Yeah, so
right into him.
As he's in Brant's like full Nelson chokehold here, he just gets boom, 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 and then falls limp into your arms, Brant.
Oh, that's his.
Sorry, I was upset.
Is the.
It's the first time. It's the first time my hand has not grabbed anything. It missed that dog. I was upset. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
we are out of combat at this turn.
Anyway, what? So What are these hobgoblins doing in this cave? These are not creatures. We were told they were like monsters.
Well, if you do not know the difference.
Can I check the hobgoblin that he had, the last one, to see if it is like dead or dying dead, like unconscious?
I mean, as you check them, they're dead.
Okay.
If you want
to, I'd like to check the bite pattern on the dead body outside and the teeth on the warg, just to see, like, is that the match? Is there a bigger creature, maybe?
Yeah, you get the idea that it is from this warg.
So it looks like our friends in here took care of this adventurer.
Yeah, I really hope they were not hunting this face changer, because not yet another dog is here. Let's see what we can find, and I'll start rifling through the warlord first.
Lysander, Brent?
Yes?
I apologize, I did not mean to hit you during the fight.
Oh, it hurt, but it was for the greater good.
Yes, I'd rather have you away and safe than, more than, it's nothing.
How hurt is everybody?
I am untouched.
I'm down 10 points, so...
Okay.
I'm down 11.
Okay. All right. If you can give me some time, this will be when she'll actually do the prayer of healing.
Oh, yes.
I will. While you are doing that, I will take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic. I'm gonna go like in the corner and just face the corner and trace a little circle on the ground. I'll step inside of it, and that's where I start. Back to everybody.
Okay. And I still got you in my head, Taya, so haven't forgot. Lysander, you were saying you want to...
I just want to check the bodies of the guys and just see if they had any like notes or anything indicating why they might be there or whatever else they might have in their pockets.
Okay, so you're helping Ty, Twylon?
Can I check? I don't want to go down these back passages, but are they like big enough to go down?
Yeah, if you turn sideways, they're thin and like they're enough that you can go down.
Could I check without like actually going too far? Can I check and see if it looks like they've been traveled through recently?
Yeah, so give me a survival check.
Sure. Oh, and that one.
Yeah, you definitely clear out some of the cobwebs and you're like, yeah, these are traveled down.
Wow.
By the way, everybody's going to get 12 points back.
Ooh.
Woo! So. I'm all good now.
Healed up, ready to fight.
Yep. Well, I don't have spell slots left, so it's Eldritch Blast for the rest of the time.
Classic.
It is a classic. I mean, I have other things. I am a Tome Warlock, so I've got other, but Eldritch Blast is the best. Well, with with the information I have gleaned from these passages, I turn to the others and say, we should perhaps check these passages. It looks as if they've been traveled recently.
Okay.
Do I see, like, as my Detect Magic starts to come online, do I see any... I'll start kind of moving around the room, just kind of...
Yeah, you don't catch anything other than what you all have. Ty and Lysander, what you do find... you find a bag of, like, small skulls. Animal in nature, in the hobgoblin's sack. The warlord has a potion of healing. Didn't get to use because he was on the ground. And then has broken plate armor and a shield. And just a longsword if you wanted the crappy longsword.
I think the question on my mind right now is why odd sighting at the cave is what the tip in the Starosta said to us. Is this it? Or do we need to go through there? And I'll point down those paths.
Let's see if we can figure out how long they've been here. If they have just gotten here, then there's possibly something deeper, but... is there any indication of how long the camp has been here?
Yeah, I'd like to take a look around and see if there's is this a settlement that's been well established?
I'll assist.
I mean, no roll needed here, but from just generally looking, you get the idea that they've been here for just maybe 2 weeks at most. There are tiny bones, but not much in the way of just waste around you.
Maybe they had other things in mind and we have prevented that. How far outside of the city are we?
Like an hour, so not very far.
Okay, so it's quite a long time. All right.
I mean, depends. Hobgoblin's an hour away from a pretty big city.
Right.
But I'll say you're like 10 minutes from the Amber Road.
Okay, so there could be some ransacking happening, some thievery.
I think it would be wise to take a little bit more of a look. Just
Do you want to
It's a great idea.
sit for a second and maybe take a small rest?
I wouldn't mind a short break to refocus some spells.
I'd like to listen to the cave and see if we hear anything further, and maybe we can get an indication just with a little patience rather than moving forward. Trust me, I have too many times moved forward without listening.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
That is a 19? 19 plus 1.
Nice.
You don't hear anything. It's eerily quiet.
Can I listen for maybe 10 minutes? Just a good long while to see what I hear.
Yeah, and so during that whole rest that you're taking, but that's
short rest official.
Yeah, official short rest.
All right.
And that's what we're gonna call it for tonight. We finally got combat in. Yay!
Amethyl got knocked on her butt.
Yeah.
Not as bad as I did.
So in researching this fight, there are 2 different Hobgoblin warlords.
Mm-hmm.
How do you tell the difference in the 2?
I think one of them is just the one straight out of the Monsters Manual, and then there's an expansion on Hobgoblins in Xanathar's Guide, so check your source. Or not Xanathar's Guide, Volo's Guide.
So the one I used was a CR6. The other one? No, that's a Warlord, is what it says.
Oh, you used the full Warlord. Okay.
Well, the other one is a CR14.
Ooh.
With 256 hit points.
Yeah, that's monster.
That's a pretty big difference.
That sounds like one with class levels.
Real.
So I didn't use that one for y'all.
Should have.
Well, that's much appreciated.
Should have. One of us might have died. It would have been epic.
It's only session 5. Nobody should die yet.
It's fine.
It's too soon. It
didn't do that much more damage. It's a meteor.
Beefier.
Yeah.
Beefy hobgob.
Yeah, the AC was 20 on these. And then the other hobgoblins AC was 18.
Okay, so balance it more towards.
It'd be easier to hit. It'd be fine.
Yeah, this is fine. No, this is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But all right, so
I may not have been effective in combat, but at least Amethyl could heal people.
Hey, heals are 100% effective.
You did great. You were very.
It's a big part of combat.
You woke me up. You took damage that would have knocked me out again, and then I grabbed you. And we bopped out of there. You did some more healing.
It was a bonding time.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, Phylon appreciates you.
Aww.
But I do want to say thank you, players, for hanging out on a Wednesday night. I had fun. Yes. We got into a fight.
Yeah.
Lynn, welcome back. We missed you last week.
Yeah.
Missed you.
I hope you continue to feel better.
No kidding. It sounds awful.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, and chat, thank you for the help. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for the bits, Belle and Sugar. Really appreciate that. We unlocked some sweet Pride emotes. if you guys haven't yet, if you sit in somebody's stream long enough, you'll unlock them. If you donate 300 bits, you'll unlock the Pride emotes. They are awesome. They're unlocked forever. Keep them. They're amazing.
Yep.
Oh, you got the full wings too. Wow, nice. I'm jealous. You haven't got the right hand yet, Ty?
No, I only have the left.
I only have the
Somebody
right.
else can throw the right.
Here, I'll get you.
Nice.
There we go.
That's the only one I have.
But yeah, if you cheer, you get the cheer emotes, which are amazing. They do this every once in a while. Just hang out, support streamers, support everybody that you can in the LGBTQ T plus everything that you can 100%. Do it as much as you can. Cheer their channels, do that. Show them some love this month.
Yep.
Also, if you have the money and you can donate, it helps a great cause. We don't have an active donation, but we are trying to get a charity stream going. There's a lot of streamers out there doing it, or you can do it directly with the organizations. Again, two prominent ones this month for Pride Month is the Trevor Project. And then for all of the racial injustice that's happening, you can donate directly to Black Lives Matter as well. Or, as Belle mentioned at the top of the stream, just your local charities as well. So that is helping. We do want to say, again, thank you all so much. We appreciate you hanging out with us. Ty, if you want to go ahead and plug the charity you have going on.
Sure. So over at Friends Who Roll Dice, I play their Mind of the Martyr. We're doing both Trevor Project and Black Lives Matter. So far, over $2,000. So there's always in need of more with these particular charities, especially right now. So I'll drop the links in chat if you have any interest. And if you want to check us out tomorrow, it'll still be going on. So no pressure there. I know it's tight times for everybody, but we'd love to see you. And you can see me play the complete opposite of Brent if you come and hang out.
Thanks, Ty. All right, and with that, thank you, everybody. Stay safe out there, and show some love. So, see y'all.